Oh man, season 3. I still don't have a job or money. How am I going to focus on the episodes? Now I know what you're thinking, and let me tell you. I have worked at Nintendo Powerline, Blockbuster, a movie theater, Funkoland, Nintendo merchandising, Pizza Hut, and I was even a game tester for Sega. Wait, there is one thing I haven't done yet. I've watched so much coverage on video games, why don't I just become a video game news reporter? You know, I do have a little bit of experience. When I was younger, I interned at a news station.
It's very, very unusual.
That's right, Tom. The 3 victims were a part of the CSX group and... Since the beginning of video games, they have always been in the news, whether that be for good things, like toys for the holidays, or using them to blame it on world issues. But on today's episode of Nostalgia Road, we'll be looking at an old story on the console wars, Sega and Nintendo. Who knows, maybe we'll even see some familiar faces. Bill O'Reilly. Never heard of him. Let's check it out.
It is a fantasy land that millions of people spend billions to play.
I really love these video games a lot.
When he changes that coloring, that's when you can use the silver arrow on them.
Today, unlock the secret of the zany world of video games.
Oh man, I wonder what's inside. It could be anything. Hell yeah, virgin for life. This is awesome.
Swift is in. John, we're coming to you first. Audio check. 1, 2. There's the LA.
There are more than 70 million of us who play home video games. Can you believe it? And many of those are kids who are addicted. But some of the games are anything but child's play. Joel Loy takes us inside video madness.
Wow, he seems like a very professional, calm reporter. You know, I guarantee this guy has no controversial issues whatsoever.
Awesome.
You can, go to a whole different, world and still stay in your own house.
I really love these video games a lot.
The video game business is hotter than ever. With more challenging games, better graphics, and more game choices, business is booming for the big 3 game makers, Nintendo, Sega, and NEC. All told, they project $4 billion in sales this year, and it's not just kids who are playing.
On an average day, I play about 4 or 5 hours a day.
Whether you're 2 years old or 200 years old, everybody is playing them.
Is that who I think it is? Yo, we got a ring alert! Holy shit. I think my back cracked 4 times. Oh, God.
From sci-fi to sports fans, there's something for everyone in Videoland. And the game characters, they've come a long way since Space Invaders. Take Sega's Toe Jam and Earl.
2 aliens that are kind of the homeboys of the planet. And they're out there doing their rapping thing, and it's really appealing. The graphics are hot.
Some children, like my son, 11-year-old Alexander, have literally grown up playing home video games. But games haven't replaced other things. There's time for both.
My son grew up playing video games his whole life, and he's turned out just great. Perfectly fine.
Well, kinda.
Well, some kids, they do their homework on the bus and they just go home and then play video games all day.
We think gameplay is a good part of our everyday life.
That's right. We believe here, every waking moment you're alive, you should be playing a game. Otherwise, you're wasting your time. Buy our games. That's like having the CEO of McDonald's say that Big Macs are a healthy choice for every meal. And trust me, from experience, they're not.
Why does Alexander play? Well, there's no one answer, but for most, it's the competition. Everyone wants to be the best. Conquer the challenge. I'm never gonna get this.
You know, if only there was some way I could figure out how to use this thing. I can't even get it turned on.
Today on Game Bro, I'm JD Ross, and on, Brennan. Hey, high five, dude. Sorry.
And even 900 numbers, all designed to sharpen your skills. Sometimes you can even get the tips game designers prefer remain secret, like this clue to make you invincible in the game Technocop.
Press the start button to pause the game. Now press the C button 10 times. Then the A button 5 times. Next, the B button 2 times. And finally, press the A button another 10 times.
You got all that? No? Well, if you're really stuck, you can always call these folks. They're Nintendo gameplay counselors. They get paid to play video games.
Hey, wait a second. I used to work there.
When he changes that coloring, that's when you can use the silver arrow on them.
We have about 220 gameplay counselors who man the phones 20 hours a day, and we take about 190,000 calls per week. It's mind-boggling.
This man is one of the select few who hold the secrets that every player wants to know.
Being a great game player, well, it takes a certain amount of hand-eye coordination, but I think the main thing is that you have a great desire or a great love of video games.
You see, the importance of hand-eye coordination and video game skills it brings you to a whole other level of gaming. It's unlike anything else I've ever seen before. If you have great hand-eye coordination, you can be great at other things that don't involve video games.
When you work the phones, you never know who will call for advice.
I was helping an 89-year-old grandmother in Dallas, Texas play The Legend of Zelda, and she would call me up just about every single day because she couldn't get through the game, and I eventually helped her all the way to the very end of the game.
Rick, you slick dog. I saw what you did there. See, back in the office, Rick was pretty sly with the ladies. Must have been the rat tail.
For Nintendo's top game, Super Mario World, he recommends...
Whenever you land on a red dot in the overworld map, that means there's 2 exits out of each world. And you can find a lot of hidden goodies by exploring all these various exits.
But Rick warns there's no instant way to beat Mario. It just takes practice. Over at the competition, Sega, they're touting their top game, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, Sonic has an attitude. He races around at his speed, not at anyone else's speed.
Whew. Is it me, or am I sensing a little tension between Rick and Ellen Van Buskirk over here?
Sonic is Sega's answer to Nintendo's Mario. He gives their product character. Now, it would be impossible to learn all the secrets to all the games on the market, and the pros say that if you're looking for quick answers, you're missing the fun playing. But maybe this video craze has gone too far. Well, you decide for yourself.
I got a call the other day that an 18-year-old was saying that Sonic the Hedgehog made him forget about girls. So I consider that a great achievement.
I knew it. I knew she was up to no good. All those secrets and conspiracy theories about Sega using population control. But you know what, Ellen? There's still one gamer out there who hasn't forgotten about girls. You know, I'm really feeling inspired by this new special. Maybe I can get a job as a video game reporter. We're at the shop. We'll go check it out. You guys won't believe this. I finally got a job as a cameraman, and you won't believe with who. The same guy that was in that video that we just watched. All right, Bill, whenever you're ready.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. Okay, I don't know what.
It's okay. Just read the lines that pop up on the teleprompter.
Yeah, I can't read it. There's no words on it.
You should be good now.
That's tomorrow, and that is it.
Okay, let's try it one more time. 5, 4.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today, and we will leave you with a... I can't do it.
Okay, well...
We'll do it live. Fuck it! Do it live! I'll write it, and we'll do it live!
Bill, I'm sorry. It's my first day here. I really need this job, okay? I really need the money for my YouTube channel. I really need this, Bill.
Fucking thing sucks!